What's good, y'all? You already know it's your boy Benny Fame. I'm here again. Clout is overrated. Creative conversations and collabs. You know, got J Wave. Did I say it right?
J Wave, you know what I'm saying?
Like a wave, like J Wave, because you know we're gonna be waving body, y'all, once we get these Grammys. But no, we're just keeping it real. So you're a producer.
Yes, sir.
You know, you make multiple types of music. Mm-hmm. But how long you been in the game?
I'm gonna say I started about like 20 years ago. So I started out, you know, like well, I'm a hardware producer, so I started off MPC 2000 XL, you know, like the legends, Triton Studio. I'm pretty much like self-taught, but I did go to school. I went to Full Sail in Orlando. Graduated from there, started interning at, you know, the world famous Circle House in Miami, where I got like my real industry experience. From there, I just, you know, took it.
So you was really in it, like
right, yeah, right, yeah.
You know, not in the crib, like.
I mean, started off in the crib,
but you took it from in the crib and you hit the streets. I mean, when you say you went to Miami, you know, and you know where you originally from.
Well, I'm originally from Brooklyn.
So that's what I'm saying, going from the top of the map to the bottom of the map.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure, like, you know, you heard a lot of different sounds and different music. Like, you explain that.
Right, so that's why like my sound is so it's so cultured and it's so diverse. I mean, that explains like my name, you know, J Wave. If you know about, you know, like sound. The sine wave is an upside down triangle, meaning that it's the irregular wave or the offset wave.
Say that one more time for him, because you schooling them right now.
So my name derives from, if you know about sound, you know about waves. The sine wave is the upside down triangle, which means it's the irregular wave or the offset wave, meaning that it's, you know, offset or different from whatever's going on. So that's how I describe myself as an individual. My diverse sound, you know, I have a Caribbean background, Guyanese, Brooklyn, East Flatbush, so that's, you know, the Caribbean.
It's Brooklyn in the house. You know what I mean? You know, I like that. Yeah.
Family, you know, we migrated to, you know, Miami, Florida, which is another, you know, like international stuff.
Like I lived in Delray in Florida
Delray
myself,
Beach,
so
West Palm.
I found like coming from Philly, is a melting pot. There's no beach there, you know. And then moving down to Miami and Florida and Delray and that southern tip of Florida. It's so much culture that you, even if you don't want to absorb it, you're going to get, you're going to absorb it. So, but I feel like it's a different, even though the culture is there, it's a different feel. Yeah, because you got the beaches, you got the sun, you got the palm trees, you know, it's like right there near the islands and stuff like that.
Right.
So, so with that being said, what are some of your musical influences? And it could be from any genre of music, anything like that, but want to kind of, like just 5. No top order, but just 5.
Well, my musical influences, well, from the beginning, you know, it's been Just Blaze, you know, like as a multi-talented producer. I'm gonna say Rich Harrison, another top-level producer. He did, you know, produce for Brandy, A. Marie, you name it, every, you know, top-lining female vocalists out there. Who else? Producers.
They could be producer, musician, artist, anybody.
I'm gonna say artists. I've always loved Alicia Keys from the beginning.
I played that album a lot. I can say that.
Man, I mean, I just fell in love like with her sounds. Like, I mean, being a piano is like, you know, one of my favorite instruments, and her just coming on and just, you know what I'm saying, just coming.
I think we all thought she was singing us playing. I was, you know, 8 songs in A minor and all of that stuff. I'm like, every time I had a girlfriend and it ain't go right, I'm listening to Alicia. If it did go right, I'm still, it was just that era for us.
Right.
You know, it was Aaliyah, you know, at first for me, you know, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. For me, for real, not on no music tip, but the first as a kid, Adina Howard was the first, like, what is this as a kid, you know, and then, you know, but I really want to say, like, I like what you said about Alicia Keys, because a lot of men or male artists, should I say, or just entertainers don't really say female artists or female or the opposite sex. And for me, a lot of females really have influenced, I would say, my sound and my style. Like, you know, like Tina Marie has influenced a lot of my musical sound, and, along with Rick James, but that partnership, and you know, it's a man and a woman. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and I like, especially with the Alicia Keys, that sound was a hell of a musician. I mean, just a great musician, you know. And speaking of that, you said the piano was a love for you. What I was saying is, as far as the musical background, when did you first started playing music?
Well, man. Well, okay, I'm gonna say the first instrument was the piano. Man, I had to be, probably maybe like 10, 11, because like we used to have like them little Casio keyboards. So like, you know, like when our folks gave them to us, like, I guess like a lot of kids of my age group never really looked at it as like, oh, I'm gonna go and make some music. We just looked at it as like, oh, that's just something to do. But like, I don't know, I just found the time, and I'm just messing around with it, and I start learning keys, chords, progressions, and then, you know, my great grandmother, you know, God rest in peace, rest her soul, you know, she gave me like the gift of music. So she naturally knew how to play piano. So, you know, sometimes once in a blue, you know, she'll play like certain songs or certain notes on the keyboard or whatever, and I would always be like intrigued by it. So that kind of like sparked the bug for me to, you know, like follow music, you know, like to take it further. So.
Yeah, I mean, you know, shout out to Granny. You know, I would say that's who put the fire in me for music, was my grandma, playing old records, just vibing around, just being around music. So shout out to all of the grandparents that played the old school music for us to have a foundation to love music like this. And if they want to get with you, get any music from you, or just check out some beats, anything, how can they reach you?
Man, y'all can check me out. My official website is www.jwavbeats.com. That is JAIWAVBEATZ.com. At JWaveBeats, all platforms, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I got all my music on all platforms, SoundCloud. Like I said, directly at my official website, or just hit me up on Instagram. To see all like my latest music that I be dropping, videos, you know what I'm saying, all type of media content. Just check me out. Also, I am the in-house producer at the
I was gonna say that, you know,
at the iLounge. Every Wednesday we do artist showcases. Every Wednesday, I'm one of the sponsors. You know, Making It Mag is one of the sponsors. Kelby, you know what I'm saying. He's been with us for a long time, so.
iLounge Wednesdays, and you know, come on Mondays, and you might get a J-Wavy beat. You might get the grace to hear something.
Come on Mondays.
I don't know. Clout is overrated. Making It Mag.
Making It Mag.
We here. Kick back on Mondays. What else can we say? But tap in.
That's pretty good.
And that.